Chapter 14, Attitude Measurement. This is a very important chapter as it often fits into marketing research in the sense that we want to know how people evaluate. What's their attitude towards something? Is it positive, negative, neutral, immaterial? Where are we headed with that? So how business researchers think. The chapter is excellent. I read every word of this chapter. Again, it's got mechanical or choices, and it evaluates the choices for you to help you make the decision of what attitudes, what kind of scaling techniques should you use. So what's an attitude? During disposition, my attitude toward Ford motor cars is X. Positive, negative, neutral, immaterial. Again, affective and cognitive. How do we feel emotions? And then, so the trick becomes, how do we capture this? How do we best describe an attitude? Again, what's your goal? What's the market like? Those types of things. So some common constructs: job satisfaction, organizational commitment, personal feelings, values, role stress, ranking, rating. I'm not going to go through all of these because there's a fair number. It really doesn't make sense for me just to read this to you. But let me just skip ahead a little ways to, so there's a Likert scale. Again, these, you want to understand or evaluate all of these. Here's one, semantic difference. So you've got two polar opposites, and you're going to rank these things. Good way to do a comparison. Let's see here where I wanted to get to. Behavior, here we go. Summary of advantages and disadvantages of rating scales. Zero in on this. This is a key way to evaluate what you want to use for your project. Again, what gives you the clearest picture of what you're trying to describe or discover, or illuminate. What's going to do the trick here? This is why you work in a team. You want to debate these things, consider these things carefully. You may want to use more than one, potentially, as you divide up your research process and tools, and and then compare the two, to see if there's consistency among these things. So use this to your advantage. There's a lot to be derived from this, and this is a powerful area to indulge in. But again, it's got to match what you're up to, target market you're looking at, the questions you're asking, and so on and so forth. So evaluate this carefully. That's what MBAs are supposed to do, is evaluate and problem solve.